goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm never getting my sleeve back. Hey. 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 Hi there. Me just being attacked by a dog. She's a rabid animal. Hey. No skin. Hey. Noodle. Hey. Thank you. She says, but I like skin. Should we just keep the camera on you? People like you more than me anyway. You're a monster. I don't know if anyone from our usual live stream is going to come on tonight or not. If they do, we might do something like equine trivia. If not, whatever. Can you not? Can you? Noodle, that was my skin. Cease and desist. I'm giving you a formal request to cease and desist. Proceeds to continue. She's pulling my shirt. She's mad because I just got back from the hospital and I put her in a crate. We were snuggling and being cute, and all of a sudden she got thrown in a crate. Poor thing. So she's very upset. You let go. What, pray tell, are you doing that you let go of the sleeve? But yeah, I just came back from the hospital from seeing my dad. He was asleep, so I didn't even get to say anything to him or hang out, which is what it is. It's part of it. I'm okay. I'm tired. I was hoping to see some of my familiar faces, but I don't know if they're even on. Noodle. Noodle. Hey. Noodle. Cease and desist, please. You're ripping holes all through my shirt. Thank you. But yeah, I just went and saw my dad after work, and he wasn't really awake. Yeah, Noodle. Happy birthday. That's all you're getting. Will you knock it off? Crazy little dog. Hey. Hey. That was skin. Hey. Hey. Cool it. Yeah. I said cool it. You're fine. Hey. Don't be bratty just because I said no. I know, the horror. You got told the no word. The no word. Hi. Sorry. Yeah, her name's Noodle. Why would I just call her Noodle? Her. She's a violent noodle. An angry noodle. A temperamental noodle. A loud noodle. But yeah. Good girl. I'm just waiting to see if my peeps are going to come on. Emma! I haven't seen you in forever. Yeah, angry noodle. I get that a lot. I don't understand how I look like Miss Watson, but okay. Miss Watson's very beautiful, but I just don't see how we look alike. Nobody has noticed, that I cut my hair. Nobody has noticed. I'm very sad about that. Are you peeing twice? Good grief, Noodle. But, no, I cut my own hair. Jesse saw the chiropractor. How is he? Hey, Noodle's extra violent tonight. You like the British accent? I feel like it's offensive to anyone who's actually British. Montana, what a beautiful place. I miss Montana. Hey, hey, hey! I buy you toys! I am also depressed, Tim. We gotta move on. Yeah, it's the dog. Ooh, Russia. It's on my list. Places to go. Hey. I'm not gonna get anywhere with this dog. Hold, please. No more lameness? That's wonderful. I think she just likes hurting me. I know it's a terrible accent. It's almost like I do it on purpose. Does she love me? Are we sure? In Moscow? I'll let you know when I land. Are we sure she loves me? Is this what love looks like? I think this is more closer. I think a closer relative might be Stockholm Syndrome, where I've fallen in love with my captor. I do. I have horses. She literally got so mad that I... What is my dog's accent? I don't know. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. The line that I say? It's almost like he's being broke. Probably said that in relation to my stalker. I do vaguely remember you. $2034, I'm dead by then, so. When am I working Julio? I'm not sure yet. I am still figuring stuff out with my dad and helping my family. I had to go last week and fix my mom's sink because it wasn't working. I really hope that I can start riding soon. Oh, and my phone's about to die, of course, so maybe this wasn't meant to be. I'm sorry. I thought I had more battery. I don't know. Maybe it's a ghost. Maybe a ghost took my battery. Noodle and Julio. Salutations, peasants. I love that. No, don't go. Well, I'm just saying my battery went from being plenty to almost dead, and that's often an indicator of ghosties. No, she's licking / biting herself. Can you not bite your feet? Hey. The world wants to hear about you. Tell them about you. Anyway, my violent dog. My skincare routine, I have none. I don't take care of my skin. I'm a bad person. Tim said that last night in last live. I'm not convinced he's being real. I think it's an attention-seeking behavior. I am not 12. Try times 2, and then you'll be on track. But it is interesting in what I do. So I prefer writing Western, if that's what you're talking to about, Matthew. I don't know how to look it up and show the chat. Horse riding is cool. Well, thank you. So I do, as some of you know, I do equine assisted therapy at a barn. And one of the things that I've been learning a lot about is actually just how intelligent they are, but also how a lot of what they do is attention-seeking behavior. That it's not genuine. It is actually them trying to get attention. That's really sad, Kendra. But I don't know. I don't know what my point was. I think we've all had fake friends, Emma. I think we can all empathize on some level with that. I know I've had a lot of fake friends. Some of them were grown, middle-aged men. Vinny has been put in timeout. I don't know. That seemed like he was bullying you, so I just put him in timeout for a little bit. But I forget what we were talking about. I had hoped to hop on and have a meaningful conversation, but that is not happening. Well, have a great day, Kendra. We appreciate you. Bring up a meaningful topic? Well, you first. Emma, he's had lots of people. He was on the chat yesterday. He's had lots of people say they would be his friends, that they would talk to him. I really do believe, and I know it sounds mean, but I do believe it's attention-seeking behavior. I'm not trying to be unkind, but when he's had multiple offers, he's doing it to get attention at this point. I do not believe it's genuine. And I only say that because I did have, not really, this is my channel, I don't think it's attention seeking to post on my channel. It's more attention seeking to try and troll people. But I had someone who, it was in someone else's live stream. It's not. It was in someone else's live stream, and basically he kept hinting that he was going to, do something. Well, actually, it was even worse. He, I could create a Discord. I should create a Discord. We don't talk politics on this channel. No. That's an ignorant argument. Ooh, Germany. But I had a friend. I was kind of like you, Emma. I reached out to them personally, and I was like, hey, you know, like, if you're ever in a bad spot, talk to me. I'll do anything I can to help you. Don't hurt yourself. Like, I know it's hard because I've battled with depression and anxiety pretty much my whole life. I know it's hard. And, you know, I spent like hours texting them. And, I found out from the owner of the channel, because I was a mod on that channel, because I was like the first person who watched his live. And so I was in the mod chat, even though I didn't do a lot with being a mod because I work so much, I'm not on there anymore, really. But he ended up telling us that that kid was faking it and doing it to get attention, and he was removed from our group. So, I'm not saying that everyone does that, but I do think when you constantly do it and refuse help, you're probably just doing it as an attention-seeking behavior. Well, that's not very nice. Like, how did she embarrass you, though? Like, was she making fun of you? I don't know. With having worked with a lot more people who are in the attention-seeking, wait, what? What are you talking about, Emma? What are you doing? It's supposed to be about horses. Lately, I haven't been able to get out to the barn, which makes it hard. That's why I was trying to start another channel. Where we could do more of these hangout lives, or equine trivia, or equestrian hangman, or, you know, game nights and stuff like that. But I haven't gotten to 50 subscribers yet, so I can't yet. So I've been doing it on this one. My dad is okay. It's not, Jama, you're ignorant. My dad is okay. He was asleep when I went to the hospital today. I guess his speech therapist said he was doing better. We're working on moving him into an assisted living situation. So, that's kind of what's going on with him right now. Thank you for asking, though. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for remembering. No, so ignorant is actually for lacking knowledge, or lacking tact, both of which you are displaying. Believe me, I've looked up and understand fully the definition of ignorance because I have used it in many an argument, citing someone's ignorance. Thank you, T-Mill. Yeah, J-Ma is just very insecure. I'm gonna guess very small beta male who thinks he's an alpha, but the signs do not align. Sorry. It's embarrassing. Dang, Emma. Get him. But talking horses. Julio's good. I had a lady come try him. I'm pretty much just waiting to go see her horses to maybe trade horses or sell him, one of the two. I'm so sorry. Work has been awful lately. But yeah, I'm pretty much just trying to see if anyone's interested in Julio. And finding him a safe home where he won't go back to the people that abused him. But that's always fun. No, it's literally not. I don't think you actually know what attention-seeking behavior is. I would encourage you to go look it up before you continue to, say that, because it's just proving how you don't understand the term. But what? Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not getting paid, so, to do this. No, I'm not making it, I'm explaining it. I'm pointing out examples of it. What up, content creator? No, attention seeking is actually not normal. It's an abnormality because normal people are secure enough that they don't need to attention seek. Attention seeking behavior is normal in immature, whether that be physical, emotional, mental, attention seeking behavior is normal, but in an adult, attention seeking behavior is often considered evidence of a deficit of some kind. Now, I will say in today's culture, attention seeking behavior is more prominent, but that does not make it normal or appropriate. Because I like talking about terminology, I like having intelligent conversation. It's not really BS when it's actually scientific terminology. Yesterday, we had a whole conversation about how, the 4 quadrants and training principles. Yeah, there are different levels of attention seeking for sure. Yeah, there are different levels of attention seeking. One example would be, I'm trying to think of a good example that doesn't talk about someone specifically, that I know. Again, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, J-Ma. What we're talking about is attention-seeking behavior. Yeah, really. I mean, solitary confinement literally has nothing to do with this. People who do attention-seeking behaviors often do not lack attention. They simply crave more. Or they can't stand the attention being on someone else. There's someone I know personally that does that exact thing. They will purposefully yell and interrupt conversations to make the attention on them, which is why when I talk, I purposefully make sure to ignore them until I'm done having a conversation with the one person, because they have to learn that just because they interrupt does not mean that they get to be the center of attention. You can interrupt. I'm going to ignore you until I finish my point with this person, and then I will turn and I will say, what do you need? That's attention-seeking behavior, and it's unhealthy. I can't afford to pay attention either. I almost can guarantee I'm ADHD. Like, I would put money down. No, because I don't care if anyone watches these. If you look back, why is it unhealthy? So let's focus on one point, Hannah. If you look back, you'll see I do these videos whether y'all watch or not. Because it's not about you watching. It's about me sharing information or conversing with some of my friends that are on here. Like I have several friends that I've met through doing the lives that I come on here to hang out with. It's sharing information. It has nothing to do with you guys paying attention to me. I don't care if you watch. Watch, don't watch. Click out now. Unsubscribe. I do not care. Hi, Bailey. No, I'm answering another question, Samuel. So to answer your question, why is it unhealthy? So attention-seeking behavior is not necessarily always unhealthy, but in extremes, it is always unhealthy. I'd say just watch them. Autism has nothing to do with whether you can enjoy my videos or not. Yes, content creator. The parents have a lot to do with it. How they treat them, what they expect of them, and the behavior they allow. So if the parent allows the child to interrupt others to get attention, if the parent answers questions that are self-evident, self-apparent, anything that encourages that attention-seeking behavior. There is nothing wrong with wanting attention to a degree. There's absolutely something wrong with wanting attention when it's unhealthy. Someone who spends their whole life chasing after likes and clicks and stuff, that's unhealthy. That's just a fact. If your happiness is dependent on how many likes you get on Instagram, you will never be happy because it will never be enough. That's why you'll see like some of them who go down that rabbit hole, they break rules that they set for themselves early on and they break them later down the line because breaking them gets them attention. And again, there is something wrong with the attention-seeking behaviors that I described. They are rude, they're disrespectful, they're unhelpful, and they coddle them. It's unkind to coddle someone by allowing those attention-seeking behaviors. Now, I'm not a therapist. I don't know how you end attention-seeking behaviors because as someone who is very like empathetic, I want to be like, it's okay, I see you, I understand you, I hear you, I understand why you're upset, I understand that you want attention. But also, as someone who has raised many animals and a human, not my own child, so don't freak out. I know that sometimes what we want to do and what we should do are two very different things. Your dad has Down syndrome? I am not a psychologist. Justin is an attention seeker. Yes, accurate. That's the first thing we've agreed on, J-Ma. Yeah, I was gonna say, and so are you, J-Ma, though. Like, don't call it out if you can't, recognize it in yourself. It is unhealthy. Seeking money over everyone else is extremely unhealthy. Prioritizing money over other things is extremely unhealthy. No one said it wasn't. It's not a matter of perception, it's a fact. They are. So I've watched many documentaries seen scientific studies on how likes are addictive. They make these apps addictive so that they become an obsession. That's why I have notifications turned off on almost every single social media app on my phone, because I don't want to see the likes, I don't want to see the comments, I don't want to see diddly. Because when I could, I chased likes. And now that I can't, I really don't care. Now, you could also argue I have a lot less likes, I have a lot less traction on social media. But that's not my priority. My priority is living a good life so that when I have kids, I have stories to tell them. I want stories to tell my grandbabies. No, J-Ma, you are attention seeking. Like, trolling just to troll is attention seeking behavior. I am a horse girl, yes. It does take serious discipline. Everything takes discipline. You want a fit gym body? That takes discipline. You want to be an influencer? It takes discipline. You want to be a millionaire? I don't care what people say. They're like, oh, millionaires, they didn't earn their money. Some of them didn't. Some of them did. And it was discipline. Exactly, content creator. Like, I had a modeling account. I took pictures to be looked at. And on that account, I presented attention-seeking behavior. And luckily, I stopped it before it got too aggressive. But, you know, I think cheaters present a lot of attention-seeking behaviors as well. No, not so everyone is an attention seeker to a degree, but that is not attention-seeking behavior, which is why it just proves your ignorance and your lack of understanding. It is literally a term. Attention-seeking behavior is not a statement, it is a term. Priorities are based on necessity. That is well said, Anthony. No. Can a cheater ever be forgiven? Depends on the person. So I would argue that cheaters do want attention. They want the attention of those they can't have. Because they pursue relationships they are not allowed to have. Hey, Tino. Emma. Oh, Emma's in the chat. Okay. Yeah, J-Ma is just insecure.